Today I'm going to be doing a grand campaign as the nation of Sweden in Europa Universalis 4. My goals for this grand campaign are to conquer the entire region of Scandinavia, along with the entirety of the North Sea, English Channel, Lubeck, and Baltic Sea trade nodes, and of course form the nation of Scandinavia too, and to win the War of the Protestant League for the Protestant side, maybe even as its leader. This is where we left off last time. We've already broken free from Denmark and we're in a pretty powerful position. We've already established a personal union over Norway and over Burgundy, which was super lucky, and we've already entered the HRE and flipped Protestant. Now, for this episode, it's time to continue doing those same things, expanding further into the HRE and into the Baltic Sea trade node, maybe even doing some major wars with England and Muscovy. Oh yeah. And we're about to have a horrible disaster hit us in just 1 month. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 2. Check out episode 1 if you haven't already. Link will be in the description. But now, let's jump into Sweden in this grand campaign. Alright, here we are back as Sweden in episode 2 of this grand campaign, ladies and gentlemen. I was just itching to get back into this, man. I had so much fun last time. But yeah, this is where we left off, folks. Along with the things that I said in the intro, we're also the number 2 great power in the world, looking fairly powerful. We are in the HRE. Protestantism did spawn. The first center of trade was in our land. The second one was in our junior partner, Norway. And the third one is actually in our former overlord, Denmark, which we're going to conquer. So we're going to have all 3 Protestant centers of reformation, looking super powerful, man. We've accomplished some missions. Got this mission right here, which I think gives us a PUCB on Poland too. So we are going to go after them as well. And yeah, man, let's address the elephant in the room that I mentioned in the intro as well. Because we flipped Protestant and whatnot, and because we're not converting stuff fast enough, we have the Dake War ready to fire in just 1 month tick right here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's gonna make life for us absolutely horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. So yeah, let's get ready to deal with this first, man, and then we'll see what else we can do. That's priority number 1. And there's the month tick, ladies and gentlemen. The Dake War has fired. We've lost 3 stability. As you can see, we're at -1 right now, and this gives us particular lists. Okay, and we lose even more stability. Wonderful. Well, luckily, actually, I have quite a lot of admin points here, although it is really expensive to stab up right now because of religious unity. So let's see. To end the Dake War, we need to beat up the rebels and have 2 stab. You know what, man? I think I'm gonna pop off a couple of more conversions right here. In fact, I'm gonna stop doing this automatically and just focus on the most disunity ones, just so we can make this a little bit cheaper. I should probably look for a stab discount guy, which we do have. I am gonna hire him. So there we go. That made it slightly cheaper. And yeah, then we'll just stab up, man. It's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. There we go. There's the particularists. Let's go beat their ass. So yeah, some stupid events. Either we gain some like negative modifiers in provinces, or we fight more particularists, which it's in Vormland. I kind of probably want to get my guys there before they pop, right? Yeah, so let's get there. Yeah, these events keep getting more and more common, bro. I stabbed up once, but I don't think it's worth waiting that much to just finish converting provinces, man. So yeah, I'm just gonna stab up 2 more times, man. There we go. And that's the Dake War done. We can gain 1 more stab, so now we're at +3. And okay, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be, man. So let's chill a little bit more. Let's like convert our country more, maybe get up to like 70% religious unity. After that, aggressive expansion really isn't that bad. We've reconquered the Teutons as cores too from Poland, by the way. Forgot to mention this. So we're probably actually waiting for our truce with Poland to expire here so we can take this mission and perhaps PU them, right? Yeah, I think we should wait on that, because if we are going to do that, it is going to be quite a lot of aggressive expansion. I'm one of the few countries that's Protestant, so everyone will be angry at me. So yeah, let's do that. Let's work on the economy and convert, and then we'll deal with Poland. As for the goals of episode 2 specifically of this grand campaign, man, I guess we're gonna focus on finishing off the Baltic too. You know what? Why not actually go for the Baltic region instead of the Baltic trade node? We'll get like this from Lithuania as well too. So I guess we'll focus on this region. We'll focus on Poland. See if we can get into it with Muscovy again over here. White Sea and Novgorod aren't part of our goals, but I guess we'll expand over here a little bit. and then we poke around in the HRE. Oh, that's right! We got a bunch of Diplo-vassalized guys last time, too. It's Dithmarschen, Saxe-Lauenburg, and Oldenburg. That's right, dude. I completely forgot about these guys, man. And we can do Goslar, Rupen, and Lüneburg. Lüneburg, actually, we do need. Lüneburg, we do need. So let's start going for them. Yeah, they'll accept. We got a little more gut cap now since we're, you know, we gave out those things and we got admin 8. So, yeah, I might as well full state some more things, I guess. There we go. Ideally, I want to full state everything that I conquer this campaign. There's Lüneburg Diplo-vassalized. Perfect. So yeah, some nice provinces over here in the Lubeck trade node, man, that we do need to conquer. And it's pretty much all for free, so that's nice. Has anything changed since I actually stated a few things? Verden? Oh, Verden! Of course! Of course, Verden! Easy. How much am I over relations limit? We're actually over quite a lot. We need to, this is gonna be tricky. So yeah, it's the first like 2 or 3 guys I can easily Diplo annex, but after that, man, that whole annexed a member of the HRE modifier is gonna start stacking, and I'm gonna have to wait quite a lot for the rest of the guys. So how long have I had some of them? Okay, I can actually do some of them. So yeah, let's Lüneburg, yeah, let's do. I actually want to be connected to them though. So maybe we do it after we fight Denmark? Dude, I can actually go for Denmark right now. Yeah, let's not wait for Poland, man. Let's not wait for Poland. Let's fight Denmark. There we go. Let's get one of these guys right here. Put him over there. Let's declare. In the meantime, I'm gonna start improving with Verden. As for Burgundy, man, I mentioned this last time too. We did get them. If I do end up inheriting Burgundy, which I don't want to happen because it'll take me way over Gov Cap, I'm either gonna get rid of the stuff over here that's not in the Low Countries, or sorry, in the English Channel trade node. And someone actually said we go for the Low Countries as well, which I guess I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I'll definitely like release a vassal or something down here. And someone also said in the comments we should conquer Paris and convert it to Swedish culture because there's an interesting Easter egg event. I don't know if we're gonna do that. Maybe we will. We'll see later on, but that's like episode 3 or 4 type stuff. Oh, Center of Trade can be upgraded. Let's do that. And yeah, let's declare on Denmark, man. I think I'm gonna probably take like 4 provinces from them, and maybe we can full annex them, though. We'll see. Let's declare for like their capital or something. I'm gonna call in no one. Ooh, we can actually start forcing religion on guys here. That's good because since we didn't manage to go north last time, and by the way, boys, I know about the whole animist rebels in Scandinavia thing, bro. No way I'm doing that, man. That's even more annoying than we tried to do last time for Norse. But yeah, since we are Protestant, man, and we want to be the main Protestant guy this campaign, I guess forcing religion makes sense. I guess we do want more members of the HRE to be Protestant. So there we go. There's a peace out on Utrecht and made them Protestant. All right, we're maxed out on Diplo, and I'm not going to lose Diplo here, so might as well def Dallas Kogan, because this is pretty much better than gold at this point. Look at how much money we're making from the gold mines. So let's see, Denmark. Full annexing, 55. And if I want to PU Poland soon, this is annoying. What if I do just this? 39. You know what? I'm going to full annex them, and then I guess I'm just going to wait on Poland a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, there's Denmark. Completely gone, ladies and gentlemen. And now we own and control 2 centers of reformation. Not that it does anything, it's just prestigious for me personally. And we're going to have another one too. So, yeah, let's score these provinces up. We're looking bigger. Are we over Gov Cap? No, we're not. Yeah, still chilling, man. Still chilling. Nice. I like that quite a lot. Now, actually, we can annex, like, Dithmarschen and Saxe-Lauenburg, so let's improve with them. That did unlock another mission for us, ladies and gentlemen, which is the Fall of Denmark. That creates a level 2 center of trade in Skåne over here, or whatever you say. And yeah, we gain 200 mil points, which will take me way over. I usually don't take these until I have the institution, but frick it, man, it's not even that expensive. So there we go. There we go. We picked that up. Let's upgrade our units right here. Now let's take the mission, and there we go. 800 mil points just like that. Nice. Level 2 center of trade, man. That, you know, establishes us even further in Lubeck. I think once we gain more power here, we'll move our trade node to here, and then ultimately, of course, we want our main trade node to be in the English Channel. Now, something else, actually. If we do end up inheriting Burgundy, we are going to have to move our capital to the Low Countries. So I should always try and have like 300 admin points, you know, just sitting there because we don't know if we will end up inheriting Burgundy, if the horse event will happen. So gotta keep that in mind. Also, it'll most likely happen while we're at war. So, just kidding. I know you need to be at peace. How do you get religious zeal in a Catholic province? Wait, Ingermanland, isn't that there? Oh, okay, yeah, I converted it to Catholic, and then it has zeal, so I can't convert it to Protestant. Yeah, all of these do. Oh, well. What do we actually need to form Scandinavia here? Admintech 18? I thought that got bypassed by a mission, man. And speaking of missions, we should actually really focus on these bottom development ones down here. So, oh, okay. We can do theological discussions and I guess pick this. So we need a skill 2 Inquisitor or Theologian. Let's get that. Oh, I already have him. Let's just upgrade him. Okay, there we go. So we can preview the branching missions now. And in fact, there are 3 of them. And we can already do Universities of Sweden. So let's do that. We gain a university in Stockholm and in Skåne. Perfect, man. That's really nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, so the branching ones. So the first one is Catholic path. Obviously not. We're Protestant. This is the Reformation path, and this is the Humanist path. I guess we would do this one if we maybe went Norse. But yeah, since we are Protestant, man, we should really do this one. We gain some nice stuff over here. So we just need to be Defender of the Faith to fulfill this one. And then for this one, yeah, we just need... Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the one we're definitely gonna go with, man. And we can get Defender of the True Faith later, which is really powerful. So yeah, Reformation path it is. Let's lock them in. Very nice. Okay, let's... Do I have money for Defender of the Faith? And can I get dragged into a really bad war if I do that? No. Okay, so let's just pick up some cash. And there we go. There's Defender of the Faith. Finally another missionary. Duh. And now we can do Join the Reformation, 100 Diplo points, 100 Church Power, 100 Reform Progress, and for 50 years we gain plus 10% Church Power and Pastor's Loyalty. Very nice. For this one we need to... Now what is have those things? Are those some of these? They should be, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, so I just need to pick a different one. Okay, so it's either Holy Sacraments, Saints Accept Prayer, or Parish Registers. Well, we do want to army max this campaign, man. So let's go with the Holy Sacraments right here. Yeah, as soon as we build up. By the way, speaking of the military, man, this is what the combat abilities are looking like right now. Really powerful. We've gone quality innovative. You don't really go innovative as Sweden, I know, but I'm doing this for the policy. For the next one, man, next idea group, we're going like offensive. Hell yeah. Can we run a bigger army is the question. Okay, there's Verdun Diplo vassalized, then I can start annexing Dithmarschen. Let's not forget to give this out to the nobles, though, the integration policy. There we go, let's start annexing Saxe-Lauenburg as well. Okay, so we'll be down 2 slots, nice. Just annex Dithmarschen, and it's time for our... Ooh! Oh, okay, now we can swap, actually. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Okay, so we went with Maintain Balance of Power earlier, or I don't know what we went with, but that was because we were still Catholic. Now we're going with Head of the Reformed Church, a really good, religious government reform for Protestant guys, man. So, yeah, we're definitely going with that. Okay, we just need to wait a little bit more to go for Tier 5. Very important because... Wait, I thought Sweden had some unique ones right here. I guess not. Maybe it's from missions. There we go, annexed Lauenburg as well. Or whatever they were called. Yeah, Saxe-Lauenburg, yeah. These diplomats are really freaking us because we're in the HRE, but it is what it is. And there it is, folks. 80% religious unity, something I actually have been waiting for quite a lot because that does enable us to take the mission Reforms of Vasa right here because we got legitimacy, it's not the Age of Discovery, and everything else is fulfilled, and a very powerful event happens, the centralization reforms of Gustav Vasa. Rest in peace, of course. Oh wait, he's here. I guess it's whoever's in charge, but yeah, we gain the government reform progress, man. Development in Stockholm and East Gotland, Skarborg, Abo, more than Stockholm. We do lose admin diplo and mill points, but we do gain monthly autonomy change minus 0.05 until the end of the game. Vital right there. So that's very nice. Okay, what did that unlock? Finno-Swedish relations. So 5 owned provinces with Finnish culture, 10 dev, and Nyland needs to be 15. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing this one right now. We got points anyway. Well, there we go. I devved up Nyland right here and other Finnish culture provinces, and we can take this. So there you go, 50 admin points and a level 2 center of trade right here. Really nice. And I'm building up the army now too. There's the Protestant sword. We fulfill all of these requirements right here Forming any other tank will reset the last force conversion. Okay, let me actually read this. What? Okay, never mind. So we get 100 mil points, and if we're part of the Protestant League on the Protestant side, we gain church power, monthly fervor, discipline, and army tradition from battles. The modifier expires as soon as we're no longer fighting in the League War, which enables the decision which can provoke the creation of the Protestant League. Interesting. Very nice. Okay, this will be very helpful later, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's super early for the War of the Protestant League right now, but yeah, we're definitely getting involved with that, man. We're gonna try and lead the Protestant side. Too bad we're not an elector, man, which it does lean towards the electors being the leaders, but yeah. Okay, still got the Vasas in charge. Karl the Ninth. Well, that's not... He's not... Which one was Carlos Rex? The 12th? Shit, we can actually integrate Norway, man. Is there a mission for auto-integrating Norway or something? Bane of the Hansa. We need to fight Lubeck for that. I guess we will. Stormakstiden right here. That's for Scandinavia. That's the Scandinavia mission. Yeah, there's no Annex Norway mission. Okay, we do have to do it manually. You know what? I'm gonna start doing it now. Let's improve with them. Oh, the military reforms of Gustav Adolf. Okay, this is a very powerful one. So we gain morale of armies and infantry cost until the end of the game. This is the Merc one, which we don't want, and this is the Navy one. You already know, bruh. Our army is actually already so powerful, man. What do we got this discipline from, too? What the hell? All right, boys, so I'm looking at Poland right now, man, and Bohemia and Lithuania won't help them. So I think it's time to see what this mission does. Is this the PU on Poland mission? There we go. There's stabilized the duchy. We've been sitting on this for quite a while, man. And there's the mission. So, Duke of Poland. I like the ring of it. We'll follow a policy of dynastic ties for Poland. This will change the requirements and rewards for the mission Kingdom of Poland. The ruling dynasty is Vasa, and we have a... Okay, if the ruling dynasty of Poland is Vasa, and we have at least as much prestige and legitimacy as them, we gain a restoration of Union CB on them. This gives me... we gotta get our dynasty on their throne, which isn't that hard since you can, like, support heir or whatever it is. I don't know where that thingy is, but you can support heir even if you're not allied. It's about how prestigious you are and stuff like that. So, yeah, we just gotta get a Vasa on their throne, and then we can PU them. Is it worth doing, though? Because the stuff Poland has, man, nothing is marked for conquest right here. You know? But maybe we can have, like, a subject Poland own all of Poland or something like that as an extra goal. Okay, we don't need to do any of this for our goals, but I'm gonna go with this one because I kind of want to PU them and it's the most fun. So, oh my god, I can't believe I gotta use a diplomat for that now the entire game, man. So, where is it? Support heir. That's what it was, right? Support heir? It's not there, though. What the hell? Oh, wait, they don't have that. They don't have that government. They didn't take Lithuania. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, man. We actually... They don't have that government. Damn, boys. It's October 5th, man. If I Alt F4, I'll be able to reload back on September. I don't know if I should do it. I don't really Alt F4 in these... Well, in any video, pretty much, but... Because basically by taking that decision in the mission, man, it does nothing, right? And we can't get the Vasas on their throne. I mean, we could try and, like, you know, claim throne or... yeah, I didn't remember. The other things are basically like coexistence with Poland, where we like each other, and then the other one is like conquest, man, which I need 15 provinces in the region of Poland for that. I didn't really want to expand in Poland anyway, so... Yeah, but it's just this way, man. It locks us out of these two missions, too, is the thing. If we want to do it this way. Which, this one is a very nice one, but... I think I'm probably gonna Alt F4 here, boys, and reload back to September, man. Yeah. Okay, so we've rolled back. Let's take this mission once again, and we'll do the conquest route. Or do we do the coexistence route, man? Poland is allied and married, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we'll just do this one, man, since that one is doable. So, we need... 15 provinces in the region of Poland owned by us or our subjects. Okay. At least this way we can actually do it if we want to. In the meantime, though, Burgundy also is petitioning for membership in the HRE. The Emperor does favor that option. Sure, doesn't change too much for me, I guess. Oh, no. Frick my life. Oh, god damn it, man. Ah. Okay, who haven't we given them, to the nobles? I gotta do this now, okay. And, yeah, damn it, man. This is really gonna mess with our gov cap. It's good because we want to own this land anyway, right? But we were gonna own it anyway. Okay, there it is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, man, is actually immediately release someone down here. Nevers, perhaps? Yeah, I think I'm gonna release Nevers here immediately. There we go, just like that. Oh, they popped up here too, but actually it's not a problem. So, yeah, I'll just give them a bunch of land, man. There we go, Grand Province. We'll give them that. We're actually making them pretty powerful. We might still annex these guys later, but for now, because none of our goals involve owning stuff in Champagne or in France or anything like that, you guys didn't even, you know, comment about that or anything. I think I'm just gonna give up everything that's not in the English channel. Yeah, and especially it'll help a lot with GovCap too, man. And GovCap is a primary concern right now, so there we go. There's Namur and Hainaut as well, and everything else right up here I'll keep. Okay, now I think we should get the Dutch Revolt. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if it starts ticking. Okay, it has started ticking along with religious turmoil. Damn it, again. Let's add all the provinces to the HRE. At least I kept admin points saved up, so yeah, we can move our capital to like Amsterdam or whatever. Yeah, we will do that. So let me state up Holland right here. And there it is. We've moved our capital to there. And actually, I'll move back the main trade node to Stockholm for now because we don't have enough power over there anyway. So there we go. Nothing changes with trade. And we avoided the Dutch Revolt disaster. And you know what? Let's pray for his... Oh, well, prayers didn't work. Okay, now we're losing a lot of money and stuff. How we deal with this? Actually, we're not losing that much money, but we're way over force limit and way over naval force limit too. Let's reconsolidate some of the navies right here. Yeah, there we go. I'll get them all together and then we'll split them up based on what they need to do. Also, this army, what do we do with this army, man? Frick. We're actually really over GovCap. And if I full state all of this, it's not like it's gonna give me that much more manpower. Okay, we basically need to build a shit ton of, France? Sure, France, why not? A shit ton of these, and even that won't help that much. Okay, got GovCap under control a little bit. It's also time for a tier 5 Gov reform, man. We probably want to go military engineering, actually organized military staff right here, right? Or, yeah, that's what we want to go with for now, at least. Yeah, got GovCap under control, but obviously we're in no position to, like, annex Norway or the Teutons or anyone bigger like that. Maybe we could do some of the smaller guys right here that won't take up that much GovCap, but also, if we expand, man, we need to be a little bit slower too. So I guess eventually we'll want to be HRE Emperor, but that's only going to be after the War of the Protestant Leagues. So yeah, GovCap really a problem right now, man. Definitely not annexing Norway. What do we do here? Just my luck, man. Freaking, we spawned Protestant. Norway had a Protestant one as well. The other Protestant one was here. And now Norway's just spawned Reformed. I think the first Reformed one spawned in Norway. The second Protestant one too. That actually sucks because it'll mess with us a bit. Third idea group, finally. Obviously, we are gonna go offensive right here. Very nice. The policy with innovative is leader, siege, and siege ability, which is nice. Hey, there we go, man. That's more like it. I like the Karls. Meanwhile, I guess Poland had, like, Brandenburg as a junior partner or a vassal or something because they annexed them in there, and obviously they no longer exist, so Württemberg is now another elector. Yeah, man, I think this is a weak Protestant Reformation because all of them spawned up here. No one down here is converting. And we need an elector to be Protestant for the wars, for the religious league wars to be able to fire. And none of them is Protestant so far, I don't think. Yeah, no one. Shoot, where's that decision, man? Where's that decision? It's down here, so it's this one, the Religious League. Either less than 1 members of the HRE, or we were on the winning side, or no, but that's not it. This is the one that enables a decision which can provoke the creation of the Protestant League. But where is it? There it is. Proclaim protection for the Protestant. We need 1550 for that, and not be allied with Austria. Okay, so we can do it even if no elector is Protestant. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so 1545, in 20 years, we break our alliance with Austria. And we provoke the creation, we like insta-declare it, Austria insta becomes the leader, I insta become the leader, and I just do it like, dude, basically 1v1 on Austria, man, before anyone else joins in. Yeah, let's put down a flagship, man. Why not? Why not? There we go. We'll build a flagship in Stockholm. We'll call it the Vasa. Hopefully this one doesn't sink as it departs the port. We'll do mass load cannons. We'll do command after castle. And I think we'll do hull sheathing, right? Or fleet engagement with... Actually, let's do fleet engagement with... There we go. The Vasa. Okay, so with the Vasa being complete and the fleet in place right here in Öresund, I think it's time to move on with our war, boys. I'm actually gonna go in on Lubeck now, man. Really? Oh, damn. So we can do Utrecht, which we need. We can do Lubeck, which is honestly hilarious. I'm just gonna fight them, though. It's enough vassals, man. Let's just fight them. It's gonna be annoying to annex all of these guys, too. I already mentioned the whole, annex to member of the HRE Diplo annex thingy. So, yeah, let's fight them, man. Just Lubeck, straight up, let's conquer them. After that, we'll do Bane of the Hansa as well. So let's walk in there, and we'll take care of the rest of these fools later. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I need the German coastline first for Lubeck. Okay. Yeah, let's annex Lubeck. Okay, that will increase our power over here significantly, man. I guess we focus on this a little bit here, huh? Yeah, that's really the only stuff we got claims on, along with this right here. I guess we'll go for that eventually, too. Maybe we get into it with, like, Lithuania. Tanablik stuff over here, you know, this part and this as well. Yeah, that won't be bad. It's GovCap, bro. Yeah, I think we'll do Lithuania, and because we'll also fight Bohemia, we'll make Bohemia end the alliance with, like, Pomerania and whatnot. There's a Diplo vassalization on Utrecht, always an annoying nation to fight, and that's like 25 dev for free. Very nice. We keep being over relations limit, boys, but it's really not a problem. We're not doing that much with our Diplo points. So yeah, okay, let's get into... Always, 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 man! God damn it, man. And they're allied, too. It's not even... Oh, I really should have done it, man. I really should have done it when I had the chance. Not that we can't beat them. It's just why. Yeah, no? It's just why. Frick it then. Let's check GovCap. 561. Aggressive expansion. Not that bad. Let's fight Pomerania. Okay, Pomerania is done. It's beaten. We need to almost full annex them, except for Uckermark right here. So, how much would that be? Probably a lot, right? Ooh! Yeah, no freaking way, man. No freaking way. What about just the Eastern Pomerania or whatever? 34. Okay, if that's 34, then this is 69. Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. What about this? 52. 52 and 51. I'm trying to split it equally-ish, boys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Am I? Yes, I am. We will need to chill for quite a while, but I will do this. Okay, there's a war with Pomerania done. And to complete that mission, we actually need all of it, right? The German coastline? 7, so we need 2 more out of these highlighted provinces. We could go for Mecklenburg later. That'll enable us to take this. It'll give us CCR, and we'll be able to do the Lubeck one as well. And then as soon as we annex Norway, it's Stormokstiden right here. It's just the frickin' GovCap, man. I know I keep complaining about it, boys, but really it is. It's like Sweden and Prussia, if you go the Sweden in the Empire route, which if you're planning to expand here and not dismantle the HRE, I do think is the way to go. And I like, you know, having... you know, hurdles like this, too. I don't want it to be too easy. It's definitely the way to go. But it's pretty much a Prussia playthrough, man. You struggle with GovCap. And what is Hungary doing? I thought they were junior partner of Austria, but they're not. They're allied to Castile and Muscovy. And they guarantee Serbia, and they're allied with Florence, too. And to think I was so hyped up about the Protestant thing, man. No one's freaking Protestant, yo. There's... how many countries are there? 9. It's 9, bro. You're kidding me. 2 of them are in Italy, so that's 4 right there along with me. And then... oh, we got the good manufactories now. Oh, wait, we need to put down manufactories in these 4 for a development mission, which is this one right here, Industrialized Sweden. So I already got them at 5 dev, and we got workshops. So we need manufactories in all of these. So let's... yeah, let's put them down. Well, since we're not, at least right now, planning to annex Nevers, I'm gonna make them a march. Annexed, Lüneburg right here. Still no Protestant electors, though. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be up to me, boys. Okay, so while we still have Austria as an ally here, I think we go in on Lithuania, man. France is gonna get involved in this as well because they are Lithuania's ally, but that's okay because Britain and Austria will help me out. So let's move these guys down here, and we'll declare on, Lithuania. Okay, troops are in position. I don't got claims for what I actually want to take, but luckily we do have a claim for, well, might as well take that too. So in this war, man, I'm aiming to take at least the stuff that's in the Baltic. But hopefully we can also take this and that right there because, yeah, let's do it. Let's call in Britain and Austria. France and Bohemia really aren't that powerful this game. And with the help of Austria and Britain, should be easy enough. Let's go. A little warm-up for the War of the Protestant League. Man, in this war, Austria straight up sucks, bro. We're gonna beat them so hard if we go 1v1. Maxed out on admin points either way. Just pieced out France, by the way. Me and Navarre. It was actually super easy, but there's another mission. Industrialize Sweden. We gain discipline for 25 years and some money from the copper and iron provinces. And then to monopolize the Baltic, we just need to be either the strongest trade power in the North Sea or have 25%. I have 22%, so after this war is done, I'm actually going to send over some fleets to protect trade, and we'll be able to do that. And then this little industrialization branch right here will be locked down. So yeah, let's just peace out Bohemia, and we're pretty much done here. That's also a wrap on offensive. Got this done very quickly. 2 free slots, by the way, and 4 max. Really nice for Sweden. So we can do this, but it's, you know, not a lot of people care about Lithuania because it's kind of, oh wait, they went Protestant. No, they didn't. That's just me occupying stuff. Okay, they're still Catholic. Yeah, I don't think I do this, man. That was like 100. Yeah, I think I'll do this, and then I'll do another war with them where I take the rest of it. Let's make them end the alliance with France. Let's get war reps. Let's get money. There we go. We're with Lithuania done, and now we actually do own the entirety of the Baltic Sea trade node. Kinda. You know, technically, because the Teutons are our guys as well. But hey, that's a goal accomplished. Cool. Let's chill for a couple of years right here, break the alliance with Austria, and just get ready to wait for 1550, man. I think we can do that, boys. I think by doing this, man, if we like insta-form the Protestant League, and you know, I insta become the leader, Austria insta becomes the leader on the other side, and we just declare immediately, right? I have done it like that a couple of times in the past. I don't know if I've done it on video, but basically as soon as it forms and you're the leader, boom, declare immediately, and it's like 2v3 or something like that before everyone else can get involved. And Austria doesn't have other strong allies, man. Yeah, no one, not even this OPM Venice right here. Yeah, let's slap some of these bad boys down, man. There we go, protecting trade in the North Sea, and now we can do monopolize the Baltic. So there it is, the copper of Dalaskogen. So this monument right here already at tier 2. At tier 3, it's even crazier. So we can gain mercantilism and change the price of copper by 150% for 40 years, and of iron. We can gain the money now, but we drop the price, or we can increase it by a little bit, gain a little bit of money now. You know what? Let's do this, man. There we go. So what's the price of copper now? 9. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I really should have upgraded this to tier 2 and then done the previous mission. That was last episode, but hey, you know, let's not min-max everything here, boys. How much money will we make from copper now, I wonder? Yeah, look. Just for one province, 18 ducats, it's crazy. You can probably get it up to like 30, easy. Best part, doesn't give you inflation like gold does. So this is probably the best, one of the best provinces in the world, man. Hey, we probably want to get the Winter Palace done before absolutism spawns, huh? So there we go, folks. January 1st, 1545. If I break my alliance with Austria now, it will expire January 1st, 1550, which will be the exact date. I can also proclaim protection for the Protestants right here. We just need to not be allied with Austria. So there we go, man. That's our, well, almost 100-year alliance with Austria gone. They pretty much already hate me since I've been annexing members of the HRE, but there we go. Alliance gone. Okay, so now, in just 5 years, we'll be able to do this. Yeah, the truce will also expire at that point, so hopefully we can do what I said we'd do. And yeah, let's just wait 5 years. Aggressive expansion here, a little high-ish, but maybe we can go finish off Pomerania. Or wait, Hungary is Defender of the Faith. What about Mecklenburg then? Oh, I can diplo-vassalize these guys. Well, let's do that then. Okay, there we go. Had to influence them even, but at least that's done. Okay, so now we control enough provinces in Pomerania, man, or whatever, North Germany, whatever you want to call it, to where we can take the mission to the German coastline, CCR for 25 years, and claims on Lower Saxony and Weser. Really? Where is that? It's down here, right? Wait, no, it's... Oh, that's not even me. Whatever, who cares? But we can also take Bane of the Hansa. We gain some production in Lubeck, and even more trade power in Lubeck for about 50 years right here. And then for Stormakstiden, we just need to annex Norway, man. It's as simple as that. GovCap, it did increase a little bit, but yeah, maybe we start annexing them. Maybe we start annexing them, because look, realistically, man, if we win this for the Protestants, and there are going to be so few Protestants in the HRE, and I can just, like, give out the electorships to my goons or whatever. We will need to set up new alliances for that, though. I'll be the only obvious choice for the emperorship, man. And the emperorship, of course, is gonna turn us into an empire. I don't want to leave the HRE until we're done with Lubeck and these guys over here. So, do we start annexing Norway? Is what I wanted to say. I can't get relations with Verden now because they don't like me because, you know, annex member of the HRE. Should be able to do it with Norway, though, yeah. Easy. It's actually not even going to take that long. Like 8 years. What's my Diplo rep, I wonder? Almost 6, man. Almost 6, yeah. And if we get legitimacy up, which we can, there we go. It is 6 now. Oh, the stuff I got claims on is stuff we want anyway. Right, this and this. Okay, finally annexed Verden. I had to influence them as well, but it's okay. Okay, boys, armies are in position, I guess, man, to declare on Austria if everything goes according to plan. The only sort of annoying guy right here is gonna be Hungary, because they are defender of the Catholic faith right now, so they are going to get involved. They are, in my opinion, more powerful than Austria right here, because Austria was really sucking in that Lithuania war. But the thing is, Britain and Spain seem to want to help me as well. Britain did absolutely nothing. Once again, in the Lithuania war, just like Austria, I'm expecting them to do the same this time, along with Spain, because their armies just aren't here, man. These guys are focusing on colonization fully, especially Spain, so... But there's still going to be someone that the AI is going to think about and try and go in siege. So yeah, just a couple of more months until truce with Austria is up, and we can proclaim protection for the Protestants. Oh, a gov reform might come in handy versus Austria right here. Let's see. Oh, it's this one. So we can go with royal decree from now. It's just going to be wasted for 50 or 60 years. So I think in the meantime, man, I'm just going to go with aristocratic court. It'll help with the annexation and with, you know, diplo-vassalizing more guys around the HRE. Then once absolutism hits, we'll swap over to royal decree. So yeah. And there it is, folks. January 1st, 1550. The printing press has spawned, and my truce with Austria actually expires next month. There's the truce with Austria expired. There's the decision unlocked. We can proclaim protection for the Protestants. So the event, proclamation of Duke Karl IX happens. Every Catholic nation in Europe will see this as an act of religious hostility. Whoa. And their opinion of us will be reduced by 100. Pope and Austria absolutely hate me. Interesting, but I think that does create the Protestant League, right? At least that's what it says in the mission that we took it down here, man. Right? Enables a decision which can provoke the creation of the Protestant League. Provoke, so not create it. I've never done this decision, I'm gonna be honest, and the one real Sweden playthrough that we had, it just happened. We just waited for it. Checking the electors once again, no one is Protestant, man. There are chances some of them go reformed right here from what I can see, but I'm just gonna do this anyway. I think it's in the spirit of this campaign. So there we go. I proclaim protection for the Protestants. Oh, there it is. Wow. I actually created the leagues, man. Protestant and Catholic leagues will be enabled. Sweden joins the Protestant League. Boom. Okay, there it is. We got the CB instantly. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, boys. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Now, some of you may be thinking, Hawk, why don't you let this play out, see who joins, blah, blah, blah. We're definitely gonna get Muscovy on the Catholic side. Ottomans we're probably gonna get on my side since they hate Austria. I think Spain is gonna help me as well because we're allied, so is Britain. France might also come to my side, but I don't know. It's really tricky. Hungary will definitely go on the Catholic side, but listen. We've done the War of the Protestant League so many times on this channel, man, whether on the Catholic or on the Protestant side, and we always let it play out the way it plays out, basically with everyone involved. This is the first ever time we've actually force created it ourselves, even without Protestant or Reformed electors, and actually the first time in my history of playing EU4 that I can catch the Emperor 1v1. Not really because they're gonna bring in their allies, but with no one else in the league. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the lamest but also coolest War of the Protestant League. And for some reason, Hungary's not even here, and Spain doesn't want to come because they hate me. Nevertheless, let's go. Boys, since I can't put on a Sabaton right now since it's copyrighted, just while you're watching this video, play Sabaton from your phone, okay? You know which one. You know which one. Well, actually, maybe the lion from the north would make more sense since it's the Religious League War instead of Carolus Rex, which is like the whole Russia thing, right? Okay, who are we fighting, boys? Okay, let's send these guys straight down to Vienna, man. Let's send these guys to Landshut so we can piece them out. And let's send these guys to Stuttgart. Very cool. Oh, my guy died during the war. Luckily, the air is really good, too. Man, all our Karls are really good. At this point, we've pretty much almost won the war, boys. As you can see, we can do religious supremacy. They won't accept yet. The reason I'm going is some of these minor guys we can force convert to Protestant, like Augsburg, for example. They still won't accept, but that's why I'm keeping it going for a little while longer. I mean, it's done. We're at 100%. I'm not gonna wait like 2 years for everyone else to accept being converted, man. So there we go. There's religious supremacy on Austria, man. We're gonna get war reps and all of their money, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Protestant League is victorious, and who has been elected? I have been insta-elected as the HRE Emperor, and I have automatically become an elector myself. That's very cool. Nuremberg somehow got an electorship as well, and now we do need to hand out the rest of them. Now, obviously, we're not really going to concern ourselves with HRE too much. Everyone is heretic to us now since so many nations actually remained Catholic. So yeah, I do need to hand out some electorships, whether it's my allies or not, doesn't matter. But there's another mission done. The Religious League, we gain 200 church power, lose 2 war exhaustion. Karl X gains 2 mill points, and he's at 3, which is really good. That's going to make him a 545, just like his dad. Oh, actually, no. He's going to make this guy a 546. That's the ruler. And we'll just get some mill points, and every Protestant and Reformed country in the HRE will love us. Very nice. And then for True Defender of the Faith, we just need to get into the Age of Absolutism and be Tier 4 Defender of the Faith, and we gain all of these nice bonuses. But yeah, there's another goal accomplished, ladies and gentlemen, and we are the Holy Roman Emperor. Hell yeah. The Teutons insta-joined with that, along with Nevers, I think. Only 2 countries are eligible to be electors. I guess Saxony, because they flipped. I'm just going to give them out, man. I'm just going to give them out. So there's elector to Augsburg, and we're going to give it to Saxony as well. Okay, but now that that's done, hopefully we get to remain the HRE elector, man. Right now it's 2-2. Nuremberg is technically voting for us, but they're also voting for themselves. But if it's tied, we win. So hopefully we'll keep the emperorship till the end of the game. So that's why I'm going to assume that we're good on GovCap. So let's state up everything that hasn't been stated, man. We're really good on admin here too. So there's that. The rest of this right here should be free, most of it, from the guys that we've, integrated. There we go, nice. I can make Pisa an elector. They just joined. Sure. I did ally Nuremberg and Augsburg, by the way. You gotta. Otherwise, you'll lose it, man. Also, now, since Protestant is official, we can actually ask guys to become Protestant. Yeah, like Anhalt, for example. Yeah, there we go. We'll do that on everyone we can. Yeah, there we go. Some guys accepted. Even Nevers, which if I made them, if I forced religion from here, they'd hate me. But because I did the HRE thing, everyone accepted. Nice. So there we go. A couple of more nations have become Protestant. Now, I think it's really about to take shape, and we can probably do it on some more guys later. The reason they won't accept is because they're too big or they don't like me. Where'd I get all this money from? Damn. We can grant some more electorates right here. We actually need 2 more guys, so let's just give it to, like, you know what? Switzerland is a cool guy. I like Switzerland. They accepted to change their religion, so why not? And let's give one out to, like, Anhalt or someone like that. There we go. Okay, 7 electors. Everyone likes me pretty much except for Saxony. I gave it to them because they're kind of bigger, you know, but we do need to keep an eye on this. I'm allied to only 2 of them. I think it should be enough. Look, man, they vote for me like so much. I'll ally someone else if I need to, but let's not go way over because I still want to vassalize some more guys. Who else is eligible right here? I guess we need Gelre, Friesland. I don't think Bremen and Hamburg will accept. Let's just do a little tester right here. Yeah. Gelre would accept, so I could go for them. Now being the emperor as well. Oh, but they absolutely hate me. Nah, we'll just fight them. Ah, who fricked up the fish, man? God damn it. Frickin' France. Whatever. Okay. But now that we've established ourselves as the HRE Emperor, and we're actually the most powerful nation in the world, in real terms, only like 30-ish dev behind Ming, man. I think it's time to continue with our conquest. Norway is pretty close to being annexed. After that, we'll be forming Scandinavia, and I think that'll be a good time to end off episode 2 right here. But in the meantime, folks, we do need to continue expansion. So let's pop off a war on Pomerania right here, where we take these 3 provinces from them. Then we go out declare for Wolgast. Poland is going to be involved, so I mean, no real need to call in anyone. And Poland right here, we still maybe need to take provinces from them. I don't think I'll do anything with them now, though. So yeah, there's our little declaration on Pomerania. I'm just absolutely rolling everyone in battle, man. Wait, how can the Council of Trent start after the War of the Protestant League? I thought it ended when the war started. I thought it wouldn't happen. We can't see the papacy, so we won't see if it's really there, but if it does end, hopefully we'll get an event that it ended, so we'll know. Yeah, that's pretty interesting right there. Okay, since we pretty much 100% did Poland here too, and they actually have quite a few provinces in the HRE, man, 6. Why don't we make them... Oh, we can't, that's too much. We can't make them return cores either. How to make them give this back then? Yeah, that's a completely different CB if I want to take this, which we don't care about. Why is it called... Why is Brandenburg called Rupen? Isn't there a Rupen, actual Rupen province? Let me... Rup. No, not Frup. Rup. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, like Brandenburg, and then Brandenburg, and then Brandenburg. What the frick? Okay, let's not do anything with Poland then. Let's just get war ups and money from them, man. We'll deal with them later. And that's the war with Pomerania done. These are the 3 provinces I need. We're good. There we go. Okay, let's core those provinces up. Pretty expensive, actually. And we can do another mission here, which is which one? Dominium Maris Baltiki. Okay. The entire Baltic coastline is either owned by Sweden or its subjects or its allies, but it's actually by all my subjects and me. So that gives me +2 monthly splendor till the end of the game. Wow. And -5 years of separatism. What a powerful mission, dude. Perfect, man. So this entire top branch almost done. We just need to own Moscow for this. By the way, missions aren't a part of our goal. I'm just pursuing that. And really, yeah, when you think about it, I've really neglected doing stuff with Russia this campaign, man. We should probably push into there, right? Shouldn't we? Yeah, we'll do some stuff over here. Nice. And there is the annexation of Norway too, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get rid of their puny army because we really don't care for it. I'm also gonna get rid of their stupid boats because I also really don't care for them. That's... What fleet is that? That's my fleet. That's a... Oh, that's my... Yeah, okay. We'll deal with that. And now, we can take the mission Stormuxteden or no? 2 stab. What mission can we do then? I don't see it. Integrate the Sami. There we go. Well, I did a little integration over here, but we do have a Sami province, so... We lose some local autonomy, gain manpower. Very nice. And then the next mission is every forest and woods province in Scandinavia owned by Sweden has at least 6 death. Really? Really? Oh my god. We do get -40% local dev in those, but man, it's... Everything is freaking forest and woods. And Scandinavia is freaking huge. We do got the points for it, but it's just annoying. Right, we can state up everything from Norway for free. And now, actually, we own the entire region of Scandinavia too, don't we? We can state up the North Atlantic Islands as well. Yeah, that's another goal accomplished, boys. Excellent, man. Excellent. We're pushing pretty good into Lubeck. English Channel, we still got a lot to go through, and the North Sea as well. We pretty much got to conquer the entirety of Britain. Fight France, too. Yeah, that's going to be... Oh, man. Fighting Britain is going to be bad. Look, they got Elizabeth Tudor here, 665. They're allied to Portugal and Spain, who are both fairly powerful in their own right. Yeah, man. England is our endgame boss, yo. Along with their allies. Whoo! I'm going to need an insane navy. I'm gonna fight the 3 biggest naval powers at the same time. Nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near good enough before fighting these guys, man. Definitely need to annex the Teutons, get more coastline here. Definitely need to fight France before that. Fight Muscovy here for manpower. Yeah, a lot needs to be done before we can fight these guys. Whoa. And Norway has given this up somehow, man, even though I rejected that earlier. Or wait, I guess I didn't. Maybe it was while it was still theirs, but yeah. If we had Orkney, it would be slightly easier since we could land everyone here and then just walk onto Britain. You know, at least we would have the navy to blockade us straight, but now we need to, like, land properly, man. Shetland is in the coast of Shetland. The Faroes are in the coast of the Faroes. So from the Faroes, I was gonna say, can we land on Sutherland and Orkney, but I guess you don't land in the port, right? Nah, we're gonna have to like straight up invade from down here. Yeah, we're also getting some really strong generals here, boys. If you're not noticing, obviously that's a given with like a full mill playthrough like this, man. Yeah. I've also started annexing the Teutons, which are one of my longest standing vassals and probably the biggest one. So yeah, it'll be nice to get them out of the way, you know, and connect everything up right here. Since with Mecklenburg being our vassal, actually, we can finally walk around the entirety of the Baltic. I mean, yeah, we did take the mission for owning the entire Baltic coastline. But now, ladies and gentlemen, that we've done all that, I think it is time to do one of the most important things for this campaign, and that is to form the nation of Scandinavia, which I think we'll be able to do after we take the mission Stormakstiden right here, for which we need 2 stab. Now, forming Scandinavia, don't think that's gonna change up our Swedish Empire playthrough right here, because Scandinavian ideas, after being buffed, man, they're basically like all of the best parts from all of the different Scandinavian nations, right? As for the Swedish ideas here, as good as they are, we keep the 20% infantry combat ability, we keep the plus 20% national manpower, the goods produced gets increased, and yeah, there are some other good ones. I don't think we got discipline, which kind of sucks, but everything else, man, I think it's gonna be a no problem. And also, we keep our Swedish mission tree, but down here, we gain another, like, I don't know, man, like 15-ish missions down here or something like that, which would be really nice, even though we'll still have all of these. So we're gonna go into our stability, boom, we're gonna stab up, even though it's really, really expensive, just like that. And now we can take the mission Stormakstiden, ladies and gentlemen, where the event, a Scandinavian Empire, happens. And we can take this. Sweden gets Stormakstiden until the end of the game at plus 0.25 yearly legitimacy and plus 20 max absolutism, and the country Scandinavia no longer needs admin tech 20, or 18 in our case, to be formed. And what does it need? Oh, it needs nothing. So we are gonna do it right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna form the Scandinavian nation. Yes, please. New traditions and ambitions. We basically keep a similar color to what we had. We also gain Scandinavia right here because our capital is in Amsterdam, but it is what it is. Now, let's take a look at it, man. As for our tier 1 government reform, we're just a regular feudal nobility, so nothing crazy like the Kalmar stuff or anything like that if you start as Denmark. But as for our missions, we do get the discipline. Nice. Plus 5% discipline, plus 15% goods produced, so it's a buff on the goods produced. The manpower we keep plus 20%, and in the meantime, construction cost minus 5%, and global possible number of buildings plus 1, so that's an insane one right there. Admin efficiency plus 5 and plus 1 possible policies, so we keep the stuff from Sweden, like I mentioned over here. Trade efficiency, ship durability, morale of navies plus 20%, so a little Danish stuff right here. Cavalry cost and cavalry fire plus 20% infantry combat ability and plus 1 yearly absolutism and plus 10 max absolutism. So our max absolutism as Scandinavia right here, man, it could go up to like 130 or something like that. And then down here, these are all of the missions that we've unlocked, which 2 stem from our 2 previous ones, and then everything else down here is new. We've already invested in the workforce, and now we can just get some burghers loyalty and mountain expansion privilege right here. Very nice. So yeah, we got the boat ones right there. We got the expansion ones right there. So for this one, electors need to back me, which they're not. It's still Sweden, right? So let's wait for a month tick and see if we can do this mission. Yes, we can. So based on doing it the HRE Emperor way, we just gain yearly prestige and Diplo rep, and we can also take Emperor of the Germans, which gives us plus 3 Diplo rep and 25 Imperial Authority. We don't really care about that. And then secure the Low Countries. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, the stuff we want anyway. Recover the borders. That's just getting the stuff from like Poland and Milan down here. Lion of the Empire. What does this give? Province as a Germanic culture group will no longer suffer from the penalties of unaccepted culture. Oh, and GovCap and income from vassals. Very nice. Hey, I got the Vasa already, bruh. What are you talking about, man? I guess we'll dive into that next time, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we'll do that. But yeah, man, I think that's a pretty good place to leave it off for episode 2 of this Sweden to Scandinavia grand campaign. Accomplished quite a lot. We got like the entire Baltic Sea, trade node, and we got the entire region of Scandinavia. That's 2 goals accomplished. We formed Scandinavia. That's 3 goals, and we won the War of the Protestant League. That's 4 goals. So We need to finish up Lubeck, finish up the English Channel, finish up the North Sea. And in the meantime, next episode, we'll get involved some more with these missions down here. We'll fight Muscovy, Novgorod, Lithuania, Poland, and stuff like that. We'll do some extra goals over here in the eastern half of Europe. But yeah, this episode, man, ended at #1 on the Great Powers list. Almost doubled our dev right here. Completed a lot of missions. Completed the entire national ideas right here. Next time, we're going to continue to army max to the max and continue to crush everyone that's in our way. And I'm looking forward to doing some major wars versus like Muscovy, even though it's not really major, but versus Britain and their boys for sure, man. And maybe we can even find someone else pretty powerful to fight. Maybe something with Hungary. Yeah, if we want to get back their provinces from the HRE, Hungary, allied to Spain and Muscovy. Ooh, this is gonna be a spicy one, boys. So many things to look forward to next time. But yeah, I think that's been it for episode 2 of this grand campaign. Obviously, leave a like if you're enjoying this video and this series, man. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date with when episode 3 drops. And yeah, thanks for all the support on these grand campaign series. But that's it for me from now. See you next time.